Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. This is your number one source for everything Jamaican football. So I've been wanting to do this video for some time. However, I feel that now is the most appropriate time, bearing in mind what has been happening in World Cup qualifying and what lies ahead, and how this can affect Jamaica down the road. So let me start by saying this, that CONCACAF is a evolving confederation. Lots of improvements as it relates to the women's game, grassroots, and even the men's game. I've spoken in the past already about Suriname, Curacao, Aruba getting the passports for their players to get the cycle going for 2026. CONCACAF made some tweaks to the award system, and they've been doing a fantastic job in the region. CONCACAF boasts the World Cup champions for women, the Olympic champions also for women as well. So a lot of things are going right in CONCACAF, and they're keen to expand, and there are opportunities to expand. And that being said, there is a team that could receive CONCACAF membership quite soon. And who is it that could get CONCACAF membership quite soon? Well, it's the French overseas collectivity of Saint-Pierre et Miquelon. Now you guys might be saying, Simon, what? What did you just say? Saint-Pierre et what? Saint-Pierre et Miquelon. And people might be saying, where that day? Where that day? Well, this is the map right now. And what I'm going to do for you is show you exactly where Saint-Pierre et Miquelon is. So this is Jamaica, as you guys know, right here. So Simon, where is Saint-Pierre et Miquelon? Saint-Pierre et Miquelon is up here. Many people may confuse it for Canada, but it's not. It's located right here. It's not part of Canada. It's not part of Quebec. These are not French Canadians. This right here is Saint-Pierre, and this is Miquelon. This is Saint-Pierre, and this is Miquelon. The country has two airports, one in Saint-Pierre and one in Miquelon. So people will be asking, okay. And just to give a bit of background on this, this is a part of France in a way. It's not a department like Martinique or Guadeloupe or French Guyana, but it has some government in its country like Saint Martin in that sense. But it's not like a territory, not territory, but you know, like Jamaica is made up of 14 parishes. So France is made up of departments. So Martinique and Guadeloupe and French Guyana, they're departments. So they're like parishes of France. Even though Saint-Pierre et Miquelon is not a parish of France, it is still a part of France, if you get what I mean. Just like Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, Montserrat, Anguilla, they're British overseas territories. While they're not England, they are part of England, if you get what I'm trying to say, in terms of they haven't got their independence. And Saint-Pierre et Miquelon have not received their independence from France, and it's highly unlikely that they'll ever do that because of how the French have been treating them. So don't expect them to get their independence from France, but you never know. You know, football is a very, very interesting game. Well, not football, but politics. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. So as time progresses. So football is going to be played in this country, and FIFA membership, well, not FIFA membership, but CONCACAF membership is quite close. And let me say that there's certain criteria that have to be met before you will officially see them being part of CONCACAF. And it's firstly the administration aspect, and building of the football field. So those are some aspects that will be sorted out first. So that's something that you can expect. Let me just bring up a photo for you guys. So this is Sampia and Miquelon, right? And as you can see, it's quite a journey eventually when Jamaica gets to play them, because you have to go through Kingston to Toronto, Toronto to Montreal, Montreal to Saint-Pierre-Miquelon. You see how far it is? It's up here, so, and France is over here. France, if they want, can still scour talent if they would like, but the population is very small there. When you go there, it's like you're in France. You're reminded of everything. It's basically like they're there, the baguettes and everything like that. Similar to Martinique and Guadeloupe. It's like you're in France in that sort of sense. So, does this have any impact on Jamaica? Well, I'll answer the question by stating this, that Saint-Pierre and Miquelon are going to follow the French blueprint. So what France has done at their Clairefontaine Academy to produce 1998 World Cup and 2018 World Cup winners and European Championship winners, they're going to follow the same blueprint. And although it's not going to be today or tomorrow that they're going to receive the fruits of their labor, over time, just like Montenegro in UEFA, you will see progression of this team. So Jamaica cannot afford to be sleeping. This might be a small French overseas collectivity, but they are keen on improvement. They're hungry for football. They have a national team already, and they've played in the French-speaking cup, Le Coupe de l'Outre-mer, and they've played in the Les Jeux Francophonie, the French-speaking games. So they know what it's like to play football, although they've only played against a handful of teams like Guadeloupe and Martinique and French Guiana. Over time, I promise you, they're going to be a team to look out for. And that's why we can't afford to be sleeping. And I know many of you were asking, Simon, is there any other team that could get CONCACAF membership soon that Jamaica could play in the future? There are special municipalities of the Netherlands that could gain membership soon, and that's Saba and St. Eustatius, St. Bartholomew, or as people like to call it, for St. Bart's, but not right now. And I know many people have been asking about this country right here, Greenland. Over here, you have Ikotortormit, and over here you have Nuuk. So on the right-hand side, you have Itotokormi. 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 See it here? Itokotormi. 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 That's right. That's where one of the few places where you have people live in the country, because 97-98% of the country or island is covered by ice sheets. So there's very, very few places that you can actually go and live within the country. So Greenland, could they join CONCACAF? Maybe, but the Danish Football Association would support their move to rather join UEFA, but not anytime soon. So, Reggae Boys fans, how do you feel of all of this? Other teams are trying to catch up with football. Other teams are learning. Other teams are trying to improve their trade. It's simple that we can't afford to be sleeping. We can't afford to be sitting down twiddling our thumbs, because the rest of the world is catching up. Just remember this. In the year 2000, baseball was the most popular sport in Panama. And 22 years later, it's football. Panama went from minnows in Central America to be a World Cup qualifier. 2 decades of hard work. And if we continue to sleep, we could be the minnows of the Caribbean if we're not careful. Reggae Boys fans, thank you so much for tuning into another video on this channel. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. More videos coming your way. Stay tuned for it, and stay tuned for plenty more stuff to come on the channel.
Reggae Boys Commentary. Like, share and subscribe.